Milton, one word for you, mensch. Thank you so much for founding the UFT Players the second time around. If it weren't for you, I don't think we'd still be here. We've been going for how many years? I don't know. But you've been there for everybody. You've been there for all of the productions. You've been there for the writing, for the directing, for the producing, for the parties, for all the celebrations. You're so thoughtful. Everybody gets their cards for whatever reasons it is, reminders, and such a positive person. We all love you, Milton, and thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you hundreds of times over. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Milton. Hi, Milton. Happy birthday to you.
Milton is the most creative person I know. This is a small scenario. After we finish a production, whether there's a written input, creative, or the recreative on the stage, I get a manila envelope in the mail almost 3 or 4 days later. And inside, and I don't really want to look at anything, it says, Barbara, just look at this and circle a couple of the lines that might need correction. Milton never lets you stop being with it, involved, and creative. He's fantastic.
Milton, this is Milton Polsky too. And I'm waiting for you to get out of the way so I can, be star like you. You've had it already. So be good and, retire or something, will you?
I love you so deeply and with such gratitude that words cannot express. You have been my lifelong pal and made my life immeasurably greater and deeper and more joyful.
Hey Milton, happy birthday. Just want to say thank you very much for bringing me into the UFT Players. From the very first poetry reading that I met you, you were kind, you were wonderful, and very persistent with your emails, and I appreciate it that I'm a part of this group, and it's all because of you. Happy birthday.
Milt, you are blessed. You have so many wonderful friends, and I am one of them. I really thank you from the bottom of my heart for just encouraging me, keeping me going steady, developing my talents, being there when I needed you. And so, now that you're celebrating this milestone in your birth, I wish you all the luck, good health, happiness, and many years ahead to continue giving all the help that I need.
Milt, to the true Renaissance man, you can do everything and anything. Not only are you a great writer, a great director, but you are teacher par excellence. You know how to get the best out of everyone. You dragged me kicking and screaming because I didn't think I could do it, to submit my work and to be part of improv, where I think I spent the first part of the class just sitting on the sidelines. But you know how to make everyone feel supported and comfortable and cared for. So happy 80th to a great man.
He's just been very supportive and very inspirational, and I love the guy so much. So here's to Milton, l'chaim, and good luck, and it's great to know you as a friend.
Milt Polsky is a very inspirational guy, and his dedication and enthusiasm is contagious. I like working with him, and I like the fact that he has the same unique, pun-laden sense of humor that I have, and frankly, I think he's been a major asset to the organization, and people like him and respect him, and I think it's a great thing.
Algie Milton, I'm so grateful to know you, and you've taught me so much. I've learned a lot in the playwriting and improvisation and just about life, and I really appreciate your friendship. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday, Milt. You are the greatest teacher and motivator, and you are, if I can say it, you are some mensch, and I am so happy and proud to know you. It's an honor, actually. I think you're great.
They broke the mold when they made you, and I have to thank you for bringing the UFT players into my life and giving me a second family. Your family is just as important to me as my own, and you have been the paterfamilias for all of us. And your creativity and your energy, a constant inspiration. I thank you so much.
Milton is really extremely influential in my development as a fine thespian.
Well, Milton always has a lot of ideas and is a very creative person, and he has wonderful suggestions, and he's a very supportive person, and he's kind of very inspirational, and so it's been great working with him and getting a chance to be in various shows, some of which he has written, and so I really appreciate that.
He's so incredibly supportive. It wasn't until I came to his class that I really felt all that good about my abilities as a playwright. So he's very supportive, very encouraging. I haven't found anybody like him. The class is not about him, which is very rare in a lot of writing groups where it tends to be about the leader of the group. It's never about Milt. It's always about the people in this class and what he can do to help them become good playwrights.
Happy best wishes for a happy birthday and a happy you, and thank you for everything you've been doing since we founded the UFT Players in 1996, and for everything you've been doing since then. Your support, your care, and your love. Thank you again.
Oh, I love Milton. I think it's like, he just keeps everything going. He's just a fountain of energy, a fountain of ideas, a fountain of just enthusiasm that, I think that's really, it rubs off. Even if you're not in, feel like, oh, I don't want to get involved. But then, his enthusiasm and his drive, it just pulls you in. And I think he's, really done a lot for the UFT players.
Such an important part, and he's so proud of it. The way that, that's what brought me, really, him, when I went to the improv. I went to the improv theater, improv class, and it was by fluke. I just went to check it out. And he makes me participate. You know how he is? You can't go to his improv theater, improv class, and not participate. You partake, okay? So I'd go there to audit. I fell in love with it, and 7 years later, I'm still in the class.
It's a lot of fun.
It is. I get to play.
He was so welcoming and so inspiring. I had so much fun in his class. I want to continue taking it over and over because I love him. Everybody loves him, and it's just a lot of fun being there and just acting like a kid.
I like his class. Oh, he's a very nice person. I like him very much. He's a very nice person, and I think he's dedicated.
Milton is the father of our group. Why? I'm going to tell you why. M is for master. Milt is the master of everything he does. I is for intellect. L, well, L is for love, of course. L is for love. And he is one of the most loving human beings I have ever met. T is for thank you. Thank you, Milton. You've given us a lot of joy and happiness in our lives. We thank you. O is for what we owe you. And N. There is nobody like you, Milton. N is for nobody. Nobody like you. M is for master. I is for intellect. L is for love. T is for thank you. O is for O. And N is for nobody. Nobody like you, Milton. We love you, Milton. L is for love.